a $2,500 expense, $3,000 expense that is kind of planned for every off season now.
Oh yeah.
So,
so the other thing too, if you want to, you can talk to Jay, our good friend Jay.
mm-hmm.
I would get a hold of the company that he uses, and you could probably just have it shipped to Jay and take your trailer down to Jay and kill two birds with one stone. He can mount it for you and work on the trailer at the same time.
Yeah.
He was going to do that to me because I was going to, originally when I was getting the rotisserie, I was going to put it on the trailer. And he said that I could bring the trailer, or I could have it shipped to him and then bring the trailer down since I wouldn't have to drive, the 12 hours.
Yeah. I have used our friendship.
I know.
Yeah. I am not a customer. I've never been a customer. I haven't bought an Outlaw yet. So I try not to take advantage too much. And it's hard with barbecue people because they're so willing usually to help.
Mm-hmm.
But I will probably use my trailer guy, my mobile trailer guy. He'll come right to the house and do everything in at the house. So
Good.
Premiere or something or other. I will, once I get work done, I'll give him another little shout out because he is very reasonably priced, especially for me not having to take the trailer anywhere. So yeah, we got that going on. So yeah, $14,060 is the price on that CTO DW.
Are you getting
with
individual racks on each side, or are you getting
I'm
one
not sure.
rack?
I'm not sure yet. The order's not in yet, so
is there a price difference between the two?
I don't know.
I think you want the individual racks.
So for me, it depends on how much space do I lose in between.
So for those who don't know,
so if it's a difference between maybe getting 4 pans and 5 pans across, then I'll go with the full racks. So if I'm going to lose a whole pan from that middle section,
yeah, that's true.
Then I'm losing the extra capacity that I was hoping to gain. So,
did you talk to Nick about his?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, a little bit, I think.
He's the only one I know that has a DW. I mean, I know plenty of people that have CTOs, but so Old Hickory CTO, it's a CTO stands for what?
Convection tri oven. Yeah.
So they make a double wide where you can have full rack going across, or you can have like a separate in the middle, and then you can have individual racks go across. Mm-hmm. A CTO is it's fucking great. Are you getting propane?
So it'll have the comp switch on it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't intend to have it hooked up to anything, unless. So we've had a couple festivals where we're leaving the trailer overnight, where we're going to a hotel. So we'll probably bring a 20 pound cylinder, hook it up just to make sure we're good to go for the night. But for normal operation, like I feel pretty comfortable with putting in 4 sticks at night.
Yeah.
And just letting it roll for the night. And I'm on the trailer at 4:00. So I think it says 2 will get you 6 hours or something like that.
Basket of charcoal and wood on top. Yeah.
Yeah. So
should be fine.
I feel pretty good about that. We might have to adjust as we go, but yeah, that's the plan for now. It's shopping for wood, which is cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you won't be using a lot of wood. You can get.
I have no idea.
You can get a bag of Kingsford wood for $25 at Home Depot.
But I don't plan on using charcoal.
Oh.
I plan on going all wood.
Oh.
Once we have our base, I plan on going all wood.
Oh. Didn't know that was an option.
Mm-hmm.
Why would it have?
A fire is a fire.
Correct, but a fire. Yeah, I don't. Is it meant to go all wood?
So they have 2 different basket options for the firebox. One for charcoal wood and one for just wood.
Oh. Interesting. All right.
Mm-hmm. Now, if anybody has one of these beasts that's listening and would like to chime in and tell me that I'm an idiot, feel free.
I mean, I'm not going to say you're an idiot yet because I don't know if it works right, but give me a chance.
From what I've read in my research, Yes, I should be able to go all wood. So
once you have a base.
So have their choice of a fire basket for either burning wood logs only or a charcoal style that holds both charcoal and wood. That's right on their website. So they are designed to be able to run just wood. I imagine that you will need to feed it more often. So charcoal, you'd be able to let it sit for longer.
Well, okay, but does that incorporate gas too? As in basically utilizing the gas to keep the wood at a fire temperature versus just smoldering?
That's a solid question.
Okay.
I don't know. So
I would look at the CTO Ace MM. That is a non-propane CTO.
Okay.
And that would tell you because if the DW is wood and charcoal, this would tell you like how I would assume how to do it with just wood, or whether it'll give you the same option, wood or charcoal,
Right.
because it doesn't have propane.
I'm looking at right now the manual is a little bit. Basket for charcoal with wood, door equipped with adjustable draft intake, manifold apertures. Yeah. Rated to 1800 degrees. Firebox. Yeah, so which is Caleb, when I was talking about ordering it at the beginning of the off season, it's like, why are you ordering it so soon if we don't need it until March? I said, well, because first we got to figure out how to cook on it.
Hey, I got to learn how to cook on this damn thing.
Yeah, I said, not all. Yeah, I mean, I said I could buy another one of the smokers we have now, and I'd have to play with it to make sure that it's going to cook. So they're not all the same. Every one of them's a little bit different. They all have their own little personalities, and you got to figure them out. Which makes it, that's the fun of it. So, and this one is completely different style. So yeah, we got to figure out, can we do just wood? Are we going to have to alter that?
Yeah.
And maybe do a charcoal basket with wood, which is fine. I'd much rather get away from charcoal, if we can.
Well, since Gordon's now carries Fogo, can you get a cheaper pallet?
They don't carry Fogo.
They do too.
They got a pallet. They got a pallet of Fogo. All the bags that I bought from the stores around me, it hasn't been back on the shelf.
Oh, it hasn't? Oh, okay. No. So you're saying the ones that I walk by are still the same ones from 6 months ago?
I'd put money on it. Yeah. Oh. So I think they did it as a test to see if it would sell. I did my part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I could get it cheaper ordering a pallet from them. Maybe I could. But when I talked to the rep that I was talking to at Fogo, he said it doesn't matter if you buy one pallet or 10. He says it's going to be the same price per pallet. So
yeah, I get that.
Yep. But yeah, so yeah, I started shopping, fancy woods and stuff, and found, a half face cord of post oak, 8-inch sections for $1,000 shipped. It's like, well, and Angie's like, so how long is that going to last you? I said, I don't have a clue.
3 weeks.
So, I'm spending $650, $700 now in charcoal. So
a year?
No, that's a month. So, and that's just cowboy. I mean, just, $15 a bag for cowboy for a 18-pound bag at Meijer.
Yeah.
Unless I get it on sale, I'm 10, 12 bags a week. So,
here's what I can tell you for what it's worth. There's a place in Ohio that you can go down and you can get a truckload.
Yeah.
Hot stuff firewood.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of competition teams will go get their wood. They'll just get a truckload.
Yeah.
A truckload I can't tell. Oh,
Is
hold on.
it like 7-Eleven where it's bring your own cup and it's the same price? So no matter what size of the truck, it's a truckload's a truckload.
No, so it's
Because I go rent
it's
myself a truck.
it's a crate. It's a crate load,
Mhm.
which is the crate is 42 by 48
Yep.
and contains 2 stacked rows of average 16-inch length firewood. Crate not included. So you wanted oak. So all they have is they have red oak and white oak. They don't
So
have
this is
post
good
oak.
solid. Yeah, you can only get post oak out of Texas.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's say hickory is $220.
Right,
For
let me pull up a price on hickory here. And that was not their bulk pricing, the price I gave you. So I don't know if I can get it cheaper by. Let me double check the price because that doesn't seem right. So half cord pallet.
half cord just seems small.
8-inch split. So basically, it's a half cord pallets are 32 by 38 by 46. So it's a pallet stacked 4 feet tall almost.
Yeah, which this crate looks.
Oh no,
like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's a quarter pallet, a quarter cord. Half cord is 40 by 48 by 60.
Okay, that's I think what this is. That's what it looks like.
So yeah, $1,000 for the half cord pallet of post oak out of Texas.
Like it gets shipped from Texas to you.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Does that include shipping?
Probably not.
Oh boy.
But if you want to cook Texas style barbecue, you got to use post oak.
I mean, you have to.
It's the only thing acceptable.
Good thing I don't cook Texas style barbecue.
Let's see.
However, credit's $242 for this in Ohio. So right. There you go.
So it looks like it's pretty much $1,000 for anything. So hickory's the same.
That's a lot.
I could get
Is it dried? Like, does it say the moisture content? Does it say kiln dried?
Hold on, let me look. Let me keep looking. It does not have a moisture percentage on it, no. But let's see.
Like 15% or less.
Is that what you're getting out of Ohio?
That's what I like. It doesn't say on here.
How do you find out your moisture percentage?
You go to Harbor Freight and get a $13 moisture meter.
Yeah.
It's got two little picks on it, and you just stick it in the wood, and it tells you. Learned that from Rich Parker.
So I can get a half cord pallet of 18-inch splits is $560. So you're paying $400 for them to cut them down to 8-inch splits.
How big is the firebox on the thingamabobby?
I think it says it holds 8-inch.
Oh.
But I can cut them down. I can cut things in half.
Yeah.
I have the tools. So yeah. Let me get back to. So yeah, now you're down to $560 a pallet, and it's not as bad. Especially if I can get 3 to 4 weeks out of it, then I'm okay with that, you know. Yeah, Bernie was with me. He says you need that post oak to make your real authentic Texas barbecue. That's the only way to do it. Yep.
Absolutely.
That's what Aaron Franklin uses. He's got his own corkwood farm, so.
Yeah.
Yep. He uses his own cows to fertilize those trees.
I'm sorry. I just go outside and piss on a plant.
Sorry, didn't mean to bring up the sellout's name, Aaron Franklin. So.
Why is he a sellout?
Probably because he's too
rich now.
Yeah.
Am I going to get called a sellout if I get rich?
That's a big if there, but
I said if. I said if.
I will happily be called a sellout once I have the number of restaurants that McDonald's has.
I don't think he even has that. He has a line.
Well,
he has a line,
yes.
But
I won't be able to hear all your hater words past the fence that's on my 40 acres. So,
boy,
get yourself a megaphone, Bubba. Just kidding, buddy.
No, he's not.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I got rubber coin flooring is ordered.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of trailer maintenance to do.
Yeah, we got lots of projects. It's going to be a busy off season. So I was hoping to have the floor done before this week, which would have meant I would have had to work on it all last week. And as we know, I napped. So,
are you going to remove the built-in cabinets to do
no.
that? So we're going to try to do the rubber floor around the cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, because they put in the floors before they put in the cabinet.
Correct. So I'll cut it on both sides. So you remove the quarter round trim. So the rubber coin comes in a roll that's 8.5 feet wide.
Yeah.
And then 26. So you lay it out, you measure everything, you cut it before you put it in to the specs.
Gluing it down.
Yeah. Then you roll it out. And then, so we'll cut it right to the edge of the cabinets, and then we'll cut the floor. Obviously, we have to cut the floor because we can't pull it through. Cut the floor on both sides of the cabinets, and then pull up the inside of the cabinets and put down new floor in there as well. But yes, there'll be in theory, a gap. But we'll go through and caulk the underside of the cabinets where there is a gap from the flooring. Everything will be hunky dory. Yeah, if we take out those cabinets, they're not going back in the same way.
No, they
so
won't.
We would almost guaranteed have to put in tables if we pulled out those cabinets. So
yeah,
or do something that's not going to look as nice. So we will go around all the built-in stuff, remove everything else, and everything will be good. So I mean, yeah, we're closing in on almost 6 years that this trailer's been alive. So I think this is. I think it's in pretty damn good condition for the miles that are on it. I mean, granted, it's pretty much all new equipment inside. But the trailer itself.
So
is
the outside,
well.
we just got to fix the awning and fix that.
That
outlet.
I have a new outlet on it.
Oh, you already fixed the outlet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about the awning.
It came in handy this year.
Not for us. I think we had one day where it's like, God, I wish we had the awning out.
It comes in handy if it's really sunny, so they can actually see the freaking credit card machine. You know how many times I got to tell people to take your glasses off because it's polarized?
Yeah.
Jesus. Why can't I see it? Because you got glasses on or sunglasses on.
It does help for that. But yeah, I mean, I think we only had 1 or 2 days where it's like, God, I wish we had the awning fixed, And it was a very dry summer this year. We were very, very fortunate with weather this year.
Last couple of years, we've been really good. I mean, rain.
This last year was really good for us. Every day it rained, we were doing catering pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this year better than the year before for us. We had more rain previous year. So yeah, I don't know.
Hell, I only canceled events because of my knee. I didn't cancel events for anything else. So that's good.
Yeah, it was a good year for weather. I'm on the fence about the awning at the moment.
Yeah,
I might just take it off while we get the trailer wrapped, and then maybe at some point in time later in this year we do something. So we had one wedding where we did service off the truck in the fall, and there was rain in the forecast, and we just went and grabbed a couple 10x10s. I had those set up. We put some nice little lantern lights underneath the 10x10. It all looked very nice. And I'm fine with doing that. The only problem is that those sit so low that you can't see the menu unless you're underneath the 10x10. So if you're at a festival or wherever and you have to pop those up, it becomes a little bit more difficult.
One thing I found out when it rains is that they did not seal the groove where the fabric goes in. So the metal groove that the fabric slides in, they didn't seal that between the trailer and that. They just screwed it in. So I still get sometimes where
you get a little bit of leak, a little bit of water,
which is fine. I've already replaced the two fan vents that I have. They broke, so I just took the top off and put one of those, or put the Camco like hoods on top, the aerodynamic ones.
Yeah.
Other than that, knock on wood, that's the only thing that's gone bad.
Yeah, it's good.
Knock on wood. We got 3 caterings next month. That's good.
Nice.
I have a meeting, or I'm booking. I don't have one yet. I'm booking a meeting with Toast.
No. Okay.
For the cafe.
So you're considering doing separate Square for the truck and Toast for the cafe?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Yeah.
As a test run?
No. So
make your life harder?
The online ordering system for Toast is, from what I've seen, is light years above the online system from Square.
Okay.
Also, if you're considering a food delivery service, DoorDash is like fully integrated into Toast. So you don't have to do really anything extra other than just kind of sign up and download the extension. That's the only reason I'm considering it. Is we're going to be quick service, so my guessing is there'll be a good amount of takeout orders. I'm hoping good amount of takeout orders. So online system where I don't have to spend 5 hours to put the. Now it could be different. I guess it could be different if I use Square for restaurants versus Square for retail. Like, how long did it take you to put your online ordering together?
Right. Not a horribly long time. It's not as clean as I would like it, and I will probably play with that some more this offseason just to make it look better. But to get it initially up, it's not bad. The only part hours. That's not bad. It really, that's 5 hours is nothing. To make sure everything you have what you want on there, to make sure it looks okay. You did a website in 5 hours. How long do you want it to take? 3 minutes?
Let's put it this way. The reason it took so long is because I had to add in each individual item.
No, so all I have to do is just mark whether or not it's available online. That's all I have to do. There's Correct. A checkbox on each item.
So that's why I think, and you're using Square for restaurants.
Yeah.
I'm not. So maybe that's a difference. I don't know.
Maybe. I didn't think it was bad at all. And I need to.
And maybe I have a crap ton of items too that need to be removed. That could be.
And that was one of the first things I did. I went because I think on initial import it made everything available online. So I had to go through. I had to uncheck all our specials. I had to uncheck. Stuff that we had at some point in time in the past that we don't even have anymore, but it was still on our item list,
Yeah.
So for me, that's where online ordering is the biggest hindrance for us. It's the making sure that we have the right special available, and then making sure that it gets taken back out after that day.
Yeah.
Because we've had that where we forget to uncheck that item. And then someone orders a special that we had 3 days ago,
Damn.
Yeah, it's like, fuck.
Damn.
And for online ordering, that's nothing that we get to say, okay, we accept the order, and then they get charged.
They just do it.
They pay, and then we get the order. So I wish that was different, so that we could review an order and make a change to it, or say, hey, we're out of this item. We just didn't get a chance to make it unavailable. Would you like something different? Or, we're out of brisket. Would you like pork on your loaded mac instead? Or vice versa type of thing. But, you get the phone number. You can send a message still through Square. So we've been able to not do refunds and do replacement items just via text type of thing.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to be able to make those changes before they pay type of thing.
Then you look up on your sales. Oh, we sold mother cluckers yesterday. We didn't have those on the menu. Damn.
Yeah, we have those every once in a while. But other than that, I thought the online setup was pretty easy. When we're busy, it's hard because we have to making items unavailable is hard. Being able to keep up what's sold online, rib tips were a big one. So we started making rib tips unavailable for online ordering.
Yeah.
Because we'd sell out of them so early every day that we'd have someone online order, 6 pounds of rib tips while we have a line, and we don't see that order until we've already sold that number of rib tips in person. So,
do you think you'll ever go to a KDS?
No, maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to say never. I can't imagine it making us more efficient in our current setup.
Yeah.
Just because everything's so close that we can hear everything happening. So the events that we had where we took orders outside of the trailer this year, so our bigger events where we had 3 people working at the same time, we moved Chris outside to make it easier, less congested inside. Those events, while we did massive sales, were so much smoother than events of a little bit smaller size where everybody was inside.
Yeah.
Because as I'm making food, I'm not listening to what Chris is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then trying to correct things that I don't need to correct because Chris has got it.
Yep.
So I'm trying to listen ahead to what's going on over there. While I got my 10 orders on my braille. So what I would imagine happening is a KDS would be a similar situation where I would always be looking ahead to make sure everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you're busy, you're counting how many mac and cheeses you have because you only have a certain amount of mac and cheese. Versus if I don't see that stuff runs fine. Like we communicate a little bit differently and everything runs smoother. So
yeah.
I'm not going to say never. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of us being able to see, especially on just normal roadside days, where we're not straining to hear what the order is and we can see it kind of happening live. We'll probably have a few less mistakes where we don't catch a without pickles or without onions type of thing as we're trying to get a jump on making the order.
Yeah.
But I think to a point it's a little excessive for what we do.
Makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense.
I think so. But I'm not going to say no. We will never have it. Yeah, I just don't think we need it.
Yeah, you can still do what you need to do by just listening.
Yeah, I mean it's not like we need to improve our ticket times more than what they are.
I think
slow.
For the cafe, I'm thinking about it because it's more.
Well, 100%.
I'm in a different area, and I don't have to worry about receipt printing and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I would still print receipts, but you'll be able to. I would hope that comes with some additional statistics and numbers that you can pull and reports that you can pull, so you'll have a better idea of wait times and ticket times, and where it is that maybe bottlenecks are actually occurring. So you should be able to. Those should all have buttons. I'm just going based off my experience from like McDonald's and their KDS system. So you have the order gets taken, it pops up on drive-through monitors, and you have the kitchen monitors.
Yeah.
If you clear it on the kitchen monitor, it doesn't clear on the drive-through monitor. So everybody has to push their buttons as the order passes through the restaurant.
True.
So that way you get an idea of how long where your bottlenecks are happening.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm assuming that you can pull those kind of reports with it. So you're not making the assumption that food's taking too long to get out because we have this long line that's not moving. We're assuming it's food that's taking too long, but it could just be that your person taking orders is being too friendly.
Exactly.
The conversation's there, the food's there, it's waiting.
Do you like the idea of? So when you went to Texas, did your barbecue tour? Did you like the idea that? Okay.
I went to 2 restaurants.
Well, okay.
I didn't go for a tour. I just went to go.
Do you want to go for a tour?
Not really.
Okay. So you went to Franklin's, and who was the other one you went to?
Snows.
Okay. I've never been to Snows. I've seen Franklin's on TV, so I'll talk to that one.
Okay.
And I've been to Terry Black's. So do you like the idea of it's almost like you're walking like a counter service, but they just do everything and they give you your plate and you go? Do you like that, or do you like table side where somebody comes and takes your order?
Yes, I like both.
What would you like to be? I'd like to be both. No,
I would like both establishments because the vibe's different at both of those. So it's what kind of vibe do you want to have in your place? Do you want a place where it feels like you are coming in and out, like you just need, this is not a place to stay. So when you do cafeteria style and you're never sitting down until you get your food, and then you can if you want. Yeah. But that feels to me like it's
less personable.
That is traditional. That's cafeteria style. That's traditional barbecue. When you go to Texas, that's what I would expect for most places.
I believe it's also called quick service.
No.
Or fast casual.
So you're saying McDonald's is the same way?
I'm saying Qdoba's the same way.
Yeah. Okay.
You build your order, you pay for it, you can go sit down, or you can take it to go.
So are you saying assembly in front of you is Correct. Quick service? No. Because McDonald's is quick service. They don't assemble anything in front of you. Fast casual is fast food. They just renamed it so it seems less trashy.
No, like Qdoba was like the inventor of fast casual.
No, it wasn't. McDonald's is.
McDonald's is fast food.
It's the same fucking thing. It has nothing to do with them making food in front of you.
Is McDonald's fast casual? Google says Investopedia says fast casual versus fast food. What's the difference?
And first of all, no one says fast food anymore. It's quick service.
Whatever. Fast casual restaurants offer consumers freshly prepared, higher quality food in an informal setting with counter service to keep things speedy. Notably, Shake Shack. Interesting. Okay.
Thank you, Google, for making my point.
No, I've never been to a Shake Shack. I don't know.
It's an upscale McDonald's.
Okay. It will be a long while before a fast casual chain competes with McDonald's for sheer size or revenue numbers. 40,000 restaurants, blah, blah, its sales, blah, blah, blah.
So
the fast food sector contains a number of popular franchises, including McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell, Wendy's, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So I don't believe it's the same thing.
Okay. According to your two definitions, the only thing that's separate between those two things is the quality of ingredients.
And making it in front of you.
No, Shake Shack does not make a burger in front of you.
I've never seen it. I don't know. I can't. Okay. All right. So ingredients.
Yeah.
Panera is included in fast casual. Okay. Fast casual restaurant chains
just like
offer
noodles
higher quality.
Noodles and more would be qualified as a fast casual under your definition, but they're not making food in front of you. Subway,
smoothie.
According to you, Subway would be a fast casual.
Well, they are freshly slicing their meats now.
Yeah, McDonald's, will you start butchering your cows in the back? Jesus Christ.
Well, the bearded butcher just trims in a McDonald's. I mean, come on, you know that.
So,
serving Wagyu patties. The leaders in this sector are outpacing more traditional fast food outlets in growth.
Traditional fast food. There you go.
The fast food industry is responding with a wider variety of menu options. See, they're not the same. But anyway,
regardless.
What else you got?
What else do I got? We're still talking about your thing.
Oh,
so the two things have different vibes. Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to cater to people that are on the go, or do you want to cater to people that are going to spend an hour in your restaurant having a meal?
I believe
those are two different vibes.
I believe I offer the best of both.
Nope.
Well, I do, because I don't make the food in front of you. Okay, so you're going to come up. Hold on, no, just listen. You're going to come up and you're going to order.
It doesn't matter. What you want to know is, should I have people order at a counter or have them sit down with a waitress?
Correct. Those are the two.
Those are two. Forget about making food in front of you.
Okay, but you're going to order at a counter, and we're going to bring it to you, or you can stand and wait or whatever.
I can't wait to go to a Japanese hibachi and call them fast casual because they cook in front of me.
That's different. They go to special training for all the stuff they do.
Yeah, no one else could ever figure out how to make a freaking onion volcano.
No, have you seen the one where they do that rice heart, though?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yes, the beating heart. Yeah,
That's so cool.
Probably took a whole week at hibachi school.
or they catch they do the egg heart too.
Yeah, I mean,
love?
You know how long it takes to figure out how far to throw a shrimp to get it into a pocket?
Do you think the Japanese has American versions of that?
I don't know, dude.
We're over like a Blackstone. They got lawn chairs.
No. I don't think you can go to any other country and go to an American buffet. What do you want for dinner? Let's get some American. Doesn't happen. There's not a Chinese family on a Sunday night like, hey, it's American night. Can you put the order in at Bob's American?
It's still a Chinese guy cooking it. Oh,
that is such an American thing, is to go get another culture's food, and we just call it Chinese or Mexican. What sounds good tonight?
Don't forget Indian.
Yeah,
don't forget Indian. Middle Eastern.
I'm gonna go get some Thai food. Yeah, it's we have every culture food, and we just call it that food.
For all our awesome listeners in India, when y'all go out to eat, no, their American food is probably the McDonald's that's there. That's their food. There's all the franchises.
Fucking Jason. Jason. We are killing Skippy. Jason says he's been to Canada and they had an American buffet because the food's so effing different. Was it an old country buffet? That doesn't count.
Oh boy. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
So,
on that note,
so there you go. I
don't get American. I can't help it now. It's so good. I hope anybody listening right now is just like had to pull over because they're laughing so hard.
We'll make sure we cut that out and get that posted. So yeah, I mean, you don't like hiring people? I can't imagine you wanting wait staff.
Didn't say wait staff because the hostess.
Yes, you said someone come and take your order.
Correct.
That's a waitress.
Well, that's why.
And then deliver your food.
I wouldn't know. A hostess can deliver your food. I can deliver your food, man.
Why do you need a hostess?
Who's going to take the orders?
That's not what a hostess does.
Well, the same person that's going to take the orders is going to greet you when you walk up. That's what a hostess does.
Why do you need somebody to greet you?
Because it's polite. Why wouldn't I?
So you're just going to have someone standing there at the door saying, welcome, pick whatever table you want?
No, they're going to order at a counter.
See, we haven't gotten that far. You asked me which I would prefer.
Correct.
We started talking about
never answered.
Oh my God. I'm trying.
I do this to my wife all the time. It's great. Anyway.
This explains a lot.
It probably does.
You said either counter service or have someone take your order.
And you liked both options. Not one over the other.
It depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
I'm going to stab myself in the temple.
I don't go to Texas Roadhouse if I just want a casual quick bite to eat.
So you don't go there for lunch? Because lunch is typically faster.
Well, we don't have normal jobs. But yes, if I worked in an office job, no, I wouldn't go to Texas Roadhouse unless it was part of a group or, a meeting or whatever. Like, yeah, sure. That's not the place I'm going.
Understandable.
So you have to determine if that's part of your clientele that you want to cater to or not.
They will come up to me. They will come up to the order counter.
Mm-hmm.
They will look at the menu, place their order.
Mm-hmm.
They can either enjoy a seat and we'll call their name,
mm-hmm.
or if we're not busy, we'll just run their food out to them.
Okay, then you have a fast casual fast food restaurant.
No, not fast food.
Good food fast.
I think that's a slogan somewhere. Can copyright that.
We used to use that internally at McDonald's. It's not fast food. It's good food fast.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's where I heard it. Okay.
Yeah. So
Cheap barbecue ain't good, and good barbecue ain't cheap. What is going on out there?
Car alarm or something.
I heard something.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chad will tell you.
So, yeah, you've already decided what you want to do, and that's great. So, I think that service is fine. It's all about the vibe of your space that you have, and you don't have control over the vibe, fully control over the vibe, because it's already a cafe.
True.
You know, it's not two separate doors where you're coming together and you guys are sharing a kitchen or something like that. You have to utilize what their previous vibe is. So when I said I like both and I would like to have both, I would like to have two separate establishments that would do both those things. I would like to have an establishment where it's a walk-up counter that we're using as a commissary that you can walk in, grab an order. We have maybe 3 or 4 tables in there for those people that want to sit and have lunch there. But it's not a place that we're saying, come eat here and stay. You know, that's the vibe. Come and get it. Get out of here. Bust your own table. We're not, there's no wait staff. And then, I would love to have a place that caters more to, people are going out to eat.
Yeah, I would too.
And that's a different vibe of a restaurant. So you set it up differently. You do things differently. People that go to Franklin's aren't there to, most of them, they're there to get their food, and to try something cool. He doesn't have seats for 200 in there. It's designed for you to come in, get your food, and get out and turn over.
Yes.
He's turning those tables over as quickly as possible.
True.
Versus like a Texas Roadhouse where you're planning on spending at least an hour there. On a Friday night. Yeah, I mean, it's going to, your appetizer and drinks, and there's no rush to get you out typically.
Yeah.
So, and you don't go to a quick service for an anniversary dinner. Could you have an anniversary dinner where it's a nice plated meal, not everything's served in a to-go container type of thing, So your cafe, I imagine everything's in a to-go container for the most part. Yeah. You're not doing
disposable.
You're not washing dishes. You're not washing plates and things. Silverware, real silverware. If you are, I don't think you've bought any of that stuff yet. So
no, we have not, nor will we.
So there's your other differences between the two.
Oh, that makes sense.
You give somebody their food in a to-go container. It is implied for them to leave.
No, we'll ask if it's for here to go, and for here we do the throwaway like barbecue like platters, like it's just a platter.
Yeah,
we'll put their stuff on there, but but otherwise, no, it's all disposable.
Yeah,
less dishes we have to wash.
Mm-hmm. So you have what you are going to do.
Yes.
On your next place, when this takes off and you have some cash in the bank and you want to do a different place, then you can make that decision differently.
What's cash in the bank?
Oh, shut up.
Anyway. Oh, beautiful day.
Reference number? What?
Oh boy. Reference numbers.
IRS.
Oh.
It made a payment over the weekend. It is now. I got the receipt today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Quarterly taxes?
Ish. Last year's payments.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We got that taken care of now. Yay.
Somewhat.
Ish.
Yeah, just keep rolling it over.
Yeah, just
interest isn't too bad on it.
Huh.
Cash in the bank. What's that? Yeah, I don't know. I bought a $14,000 smoker.
Yeah. You haven't. The order is not final yet, as you said.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I don't have to drop $3,000 in maintenance in it every winter, like I currently have been doing. So.
Well, you never know.
I don't, which just makes me pucker my butthole.
Yay.
So on the Deep South that I have. Let's see here. Deep South GC60. I bought it for 10, and I've probably put another 8 into it. So I'm probably 18 grand into that smoker.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can get under that over the next 5 years.
Do you wonder why he's not making them anymore?
Well, people want to retire, Skippy. People get tired.
Oh, probably.
Mm-hmm. Like right. You said, you don't have a plan for your business to run after you are done. So.
Oh, well.
So some people are like that. They're like, well, I'm done, so I'm just going to close the shop versus figuring out a way to have someone run it.
My daughter got a job elsewhere, so.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
Well, are you still, you said December 1st, didn't you, originally? You're not opening next week.
3 more weeks.
3 weeks? Okay.
3 more weeks.
3 more weeks, all right.
At this rate, I'll be lucky to have be fully open by the beginning of the year.
Okay. All right. Are you hiring? Are you working on anybody?
There's people that work at the cafe that want to come work for me. So,
right.
Well, the cafe. Oh, we're over our time.
That's all right.
Basically, there's a Big B Coffee that opened up probably 5 miles down the road, and they're freaking out about it. Bougie coffee competes with bougie coffee, whatever. Big B's open until 6.
Yep.
And they're only open until our current cafe is only open until 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they were talking about staying open till 6 with me, saying if I'd bring in, more business for them.
Right.
So it created a little bit of an issue because if I come in at 5 or 4, or whatever, I don't know what time I'm coming in yet. Depends on the smoker. Somebody can come in with me that works there because they open at 6, so somebody will be there at 5 anyway. But then they're done at 2, so I can have them work from 3 to 9. But just more weekend people I got to worry about than otherwise.
Chad wanted to know about alcohol sales. Hey, if you're doing a sit down restaurant, I think yes, you need them. I think it helps.
So
you make money on alcohol.
People keep telling me different stories. People tell me that there's a beer and wine license and there's a liquor license. I can't find the difference. I can't find anything that says beer and wine.
The liquor licensors are county by county. It's not state. So I think it differs between county to county. Talking to Wiseman.
Hold on. It actually differs from municipality to municipality. Because Brooklyn, where I'm at, they have -4 available. So they can't be granted anymore, but you can bring one in.
Right. So talking to Wiseman Distillery, so they distill their own spirits. That's all they've sold is liquors, mixed drinks, and ciders made with vodka.
Yeah.
I was talking to them. They said they got approved for beer distribution or beer sales at the distillery. So it's a separate license for them. So they're working on getting beer and wine so they can cater to that. So you can go in and have 3 beers versus one hard drink.
Unless it's a retailer license,
No.
I can't find anything that says about me selling a can of beer or a bottle of beer or whatever, and then you being able to open it inside the building.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But I'm not good. It's less I got to fucking worry about anyway, so we're not going to worry
about it.
All
I know is typically liquor licenses are pretty damn expensive, so.
Yeah, they're 30, 40, 50 grand, depending on the municipality.
Yep. So.
They're a lot.
So anyways, all right.
A lot of taxes, too.
All right, everybody, that's our show today. We're gonna end this here.
Josh has to take a nap.
I got to poop.
Me too, actually.
Oh, good. Okay. Good. I'm glad we're on the same schedule. I hope everybody has a good week. We will plan on next week, Monday, same time, I think.
Same place.
All right. Sounds good, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thanks for all the comments.